they erected altars. Number one, they erected altars and called upon the name of the Lord from that point, or they erected altars to honor something spectacular God had done, either a covenant he gave them, or a promise, some kind of promise, or before or after disaster. You would see that they erected altars. Now, the subject of altars has been addressed across boards. We've had people, as always, you know, approach it scripturally and intelligently, but we've had people also approach it in a way that is not entirely scriptural. And so when we mention the word altar, most believers, especially believers that are quite sound in the word, immediately frown at the concept, because the only idea of altars we have is the idea that has largely been communicated by the prophetic and the apostolic ministry. And I confess to you that not much justice has been done as far as bringing a sound biblical exegesis on the subject of altars. Many have used it as a ritual to delve into extra biblical practices. Many have used it as a ritual, sadly, to manipulate people. But I have taught you here that just because a spiritual concept is not communicated properly or is used to manipulate people does not mean that concept is unscriptural. Here is the Bible speaking to you. The entire book of Genesis, we checked the word altar, and every time it was used, it was by men who feared God, and then it was unto God, the God of the Bible. What then is an altar? Please write. What is an altar? A few definitions. Number one, an altar is a place, a platform, or a system where the spirit realm makes contact with the physical realm on legal grounds. I'll take it again. An altar is a place, a platform, or a system where the spirit realm makes contact with the physical realm on legal grounds. That is the first definition of an altar. That it is a place, a platform, or a system where the spirit realm makes contact with the physical realm on legal grounds. Luke chapter 1, please, from verse 10 and 11, just to buttress on that definition. The Bible says the whole multitude of the people were praying outside at the time of the incense. And then verse 11, and there appeared unto him an angel of the Lord standing at the right side of the altar of incense. Hallelujah. Zechariah the priest having that encounter, and an angel comes, but the angel comes and stands at the altar at the time of incense. So it is a place, it is a platform, or it is a system that allows interactions between the realm of the spirit and the physical realm on legal basis. It is called an altar. Number two, second definition, an altar is also a platform for authorization of laws and authorizations of spirits to function upon the earth. An altar is a platform for the authorization of laws, LAWS, and the authorization of spirits to function upon the earth. So an altar is a platform that gives authorization to spiritual laws to function. An altar is a place, a platform that gives authorization for spirits to be able to function. The last definition, you have that down? An altar, finally, is a platform where covenants are activated and maintained. An altar is a platform where covenants are activated and where covenants are maintained. I gave you three definitions. Let me do a quick recap. That number one, an altar is a place, a platform, and a system where the spirit realm makes contact with the physical realm. Number two, an altar is a platform that authorizes spiritual laws and authorizes